What's up, everyone? Nolan Morley here, and today I'm standing with my main man, Fee, at the Elite Pro Shop off of Highway 17 at Bolero in Yorktown, Virginia. Fee, I gotta tell you, man, you're really setting the bar. You got your Elite Spare Ball, the Elite clothing line. You got your silver coaching coming up. You got a lot going on. Tell us what the people can expect as far as the classes coming up, as far as your coaching skills, and what the people can expect to walk away from you.
Gotcha. Hey, thank you again, Nolan, for having me on this thing, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate you doing this. The coaching class that's coming up is basically a fundamental class, basic. So from beginners to average of 190, are all welcome. So basically, we're just going to go over the basic fundamentals from the stance to reaching the foul line at a balanced position, learning how to target, hitting the right target. We're going to check your fit. We're going to get you PAP, find out what kind of bowler you are, and find out what ball fits best for you and what kind of layouts that we could draw up your ball so that you could hit the pins harder, making sure that you don't lose your energy once you hit the pins.
Right.
So we're just going to go really the basic stuff, just the basic fundamentals. So those are that 150, 160 average. Hopefully you'll increase 10 to 20 pins on average for the next season that comes
Okay.
up.
Okay.
So just all the beginners, just to learn, whoever loves bowling or who wants to learn how to bowl, it'd be a great class for you guys to start off. The packages that does include, some balls from Elite Ball. You're gonna pick any color, any weight you want. You could pick a performance ball, any performance ball you like, and then we'll also decide which one is the best fit for you. And then you guys, you could pick one of the bags, whether it's a Vice bag or a Black Widow bag. It's totally up to you. Your choice.
You know, um, I got to ask you, what do you think the best part of your job is?
I love bowling.
Right.
I really love bowling, and I think the best part is seeing somebody increase their average and actually bowling better,
Yeah.
and seeing them just raising the game
Yeah.
is the best part of my
It is.
job.
It like fills you with
It does.
happiness just for them. It's almost something for you. Like you realize they're listening to you.
Yeah.
Because when you try and teach even a teammate or just a friend, and you tell them, look, you need to move over a couple boards, or you
Yeah.
need to do this, and they go up there and they do the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And then when you see somebody that actually is listening, and then their game starts doing this,
Yeah.
you can be nothing but happy for them.
Yeah. It's amazing when I'm actually able to put a layout. For example, I'm gonna call you out, Thomas Litlin.
Yeah.
He's a great bowler. He bowls on Tuesday nights. He picked up the Hyperdrive, the new Hyperdrive RST
Oh,
X. Great ball. Got him in a new fit, made it feel better for him in his release. Got his PAP, put the right layout for him, and he just recently shot at 300. And
What?
yeah, and
Dang.
and that it excites me every time when I'm able to put a layout and draw a ball for somebody,
Right.
and they go out there and shoot at 300. It's really a great feeling to have.
So, as far as equipment goes, what kind of equipment would you actually recommend? A 160, 170 average bowler.
Really, there's so much equipment, all the balls, and there's so much new technology that's out there right now.
Right.
Cores from AI cores, different cover stocks. There's so many different brands.
Right.
So, is there a specific ball right for a specific person? I can't say that, right?
Right.
It's really how laying out the ball and getting the PAP. Because you could put a ball in anybody's hand, and if you got the right layout, the right fit, um, they could roll well.
Okay.
So really, there's no specific because every bowler is different.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Everybody has their own style.
Correct.
I see a lot of people at league. They're trying to bowl like so and so, and it's like that's not exactly what you need to do because everybody is different.
Correct. Everybody's got their own style.
Yeah, everybody has their own style. I learned from my dad personally, so I'm not going to go out there and try and bowl like EJ Tackett or anything like that. I'm just going to listen to what my dad said and keep it with the basics and just kind of work at those little tweaks that I need to do.
For sure. And it's your own style. Everybody's going to get to the foul line some way, some shape or form, right? Everybody's going to roll the ball differently. Someone's going down an inch shot. Someone's going to be able to belly it out.
Right.
Some of them will have high revs, low revs.
Yep.
Some have high speed, low speed.
Mhm.
And you're talking about a sport that you could start as young as 5 years old, all the way up to your 90, 100 years old. I've
Yeah.
seen some guys out here still bowling with a cane and
Yeah.
air and everything like that too.
Uh-huh.
And it's amazing to see somebody at that age still able to enjoy the sport.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
which is amazing. So you're gonna get to the foul line some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
How you do it is to you. It's your own personal
Yeah.
style.
And that's the best part about bowling is
Yep.
you could do it forever.
Yeah.
You could do it forever, and everybody can do it. And
For sure.
I would say the best part about bowling is the people that you meet.
For sure.
You know, some of the people I've met in some of the leagues that I've bowled, outside of bowling, what they have to offer you as a friendship and, you know, all that stuff, it's just, it's really, it feels good.
It does. And I met a lot of friends through here too.
Yeah.
And I met friends that back in high school.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Joe, we bowled in high school before.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's just having them come back in and do a league together. It's
Right.
great. And I met you through bowling.
Yep, that's right.
So it's amazing the amount of people that you do meet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice way to meet a lot of friends, be social, and go out there and have some fun. It's competitive at the same time, but also fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? So both of them is together.
Once you get to a certain point, yeah, you start getting to this itch of a competitiveness
For sure.
at all times.
For sure.
It turns into almost no longer fun, and you got to kick yourself back and remind yourself, okay, this isn't a tournament. Let's have some fun.
Right. For sure. I mean, we always strive to be the best. Right?
Yeah,
We all want to
yeah.
compete, but it's not fun in competing. And then the one thing about bowling, we'll dap everybody up for a strike. We'll dap everybody for a spare.
Yep.
Pick up a great split, something like that. You dap them up. It's one of those sports that you cheer on for the other team for bowling well too.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it's competitive, but it's a friendly competitive.
Yeah, it is.
And you will always cheer each other on, no matter what.
It's the one sport where the team that you're playing,
For sure.
they're gonna good job,
no matter what.
Pat you on the back. It's it's nothing but good stuff, clean, fun, wholesome stuff. You can bring your family to do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's just endless.
Yeah. And it's amazing seeing kids out here starting to bowling too. Just seeing little kids enjoying. I have a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
She's getting ready to go to a Pepsi tournament here soon.
Oh.
And she's loved doing tournaments. Yep. And she's growing into the sport. She got her own gear. My boy also, he is 6 years old now, and loves to bowl also. And he's got his own gear. So having the kids involved with what I do and bowling too is another way of bringing the family together, right?
Right.
Spending time with the kids too as well.
I've done the same thing. I've had my son in bowling. I got my daughter in bowling. My wife.
Yeah.
So I've always tried to keep my family into bowling because it's the one thing that it keeps you pure.
Right.
It keeps you whole. It keeps you.
Especially when you love bowling, man.
Yeah.
Once you love bowling, the sports come easy, right?
Oh yeah.
If you gotta love what you do, it's just whatever you do, you just gotta love what you do. And I love bowling so much. It's that I'm here, and for whatever reason, how I got here, it was great, and I enjoyed every single moment of it.
Yeah. So, I mean, with all this stuff going on, I mean, what's the next step for you? Where do you go from here?
That's a good question, man. It's a really hard question. I don't know. So right now I'm just gonna start with this boot camp.
Okay.
And see how it goes. It's gonna be my first actual boot camp that's gonna be, with a bigger number.
Mm-hmm.
I've done private lessons. I just got done with a private lesson earlier, and just seeing him excel and just making simple adjustments and got him so much better already. Mm-hmm. So just having this boot camp, be able a bigger class, is gonna be my next step right now to see how that goes. The next level in the USBC, of course, is a gold coach level.
Yeah.
I don't see me there yet, because there's a lot of criteria that needs to be met before hitting that level. I don't see doing that anytime soon. Maybe 5, 10, maybe 15 years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when, but I'm going to enjoy this moment right now, being a silver coach, and just take it a step at a time, right?
Yeah.
And try to help as many bowlers out there just to help raise the level is my goal right now.
Yeah.
That's my main thing.
You've even helped me a couple times. I mean, I remember I was trying to use my strike ball as a spare ball, and I remember you coming up behind me and saying, Why don't you buy one of my spare balls?
Yeah.
And
It's so much easier picking up 10 pins, right?
now I'm crushing them every
Yeah.
time. Bam.
Yeah, it's just easier because you take out the variable.
Yeah.
You take out the variable of it hooking on you,
That's
and
right.
you're having to push it out there too far,
Yeah.
and it just brings inconsistency. So even all the pros, I've watched a lot of the videos with the pros. It's like, get yourself a spare ball. That's why you shoot your single pins straight.
Yeah.
Then you don't see a lot of pro bowlers doing hooking at the ball,
No, you don't.
hooking at the 10
You
pin,
never do.
right? No, so they all throw it straight. So get your nice self a good plastic ball and
Yeah.
just practice the spare system and hit those corners of pins a lot easier.
Yeah. It saved me.
Yeah.
So with your arsenal, what do you got in the bag right now?
Oh man. So I got the level. Storm level is in there. I got the special effect, the new one that just came out.
Okay.
I have the older effect too as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Zigzag Solid, Ion Pro, the Black Widow Mania. Got the Zen 25, my favorite ball.
That is a good ball.
Yeah, Zen 25. I have basically every single ball that's Zen there.
Yeah.
From overseas, domestics, I have every single one of them. So I love that ball. Let's see what else I have in there. I got the Harsh Reality at home. I haven't shoot a lot. I got the Zen U at home. I got pretty much that's all I have right now. And I got the Ricochet that I haven't drilled up yet, but it's not in my bag.
Ricochet, okay.
Yeah, the 300 Columbia Ricochet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a beast ball, huge core. It's a 500 grit with polish and compound on top of it.
Okay, okay.
So my brother has one, and he's been smashing the pocket.
Nam?
Yeah, Nam.
Nam, I'll tell you what. Next time we ball, I'm taking your money because you've been taking my money for the past couple weeks now.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's been smashing the pocket with that ball. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get one. And I love balls with big cores.
Yeah.
There's something about the big cores when you have it hit hard, it smashes the pocket. And we do a special layout for our balls too. It's called motion control.
Right.
Yeah, so we flip, the pitch manage the ball the other way around.
Okay.
And it just catches and it hits the pocket amazingly hard.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been loving the motion control layout. And I want to thank you, Gil, for the one who turned me on to it. Gil Saling, he's out of Lynn Haven Pro Shop down there. So if you guys from Virginia Beach, please go see him too as well.
Okay.
He's who mentored me into the Pro Shop business as well and taught us a lot of stuff. Okay. And he turned us on to motion control.
How long have you had this Pro Shop?
So this Pro Shop will be about a year and about a month and a half now.
Wow, and you're just taking off, man.
Thank you, man.
Just setting the bar.
Thank you. It takes a lot of sacrifices and been through a lot of stuff here with this Pro Shop. Definitely a lot of time away from family, quality time in a way, but it's something that you love doing. You make sacrifices for it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a year in, and just looking forward to many more years.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we got to have this talk, man. Yeah. This is good.
I appreciate it, Nolan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to say by December, I want to come back in here and talk to you one more time just to see where it is that you got.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling it's only going to go from here.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
That's
what
I'm thinking.
Yep.
Because I've as an outsider looking in, since I first met you, and then everything that's gone on these past few months, it's like, whoa, what's going on?
Yes, sir.
I got to get this guy on camera.
Oh man, I appreciate your time, man. Appreciate having me here.
Yeah.
I really thank you for your time, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.